Hallo, es ist wieder Kim hier. Ja, das ist mein Vlog numero dos or number 2. So I study German. Also kaksi, which is 2 in Finnish, because I've learned how to count to 1 and 10 in Finnish recently. Don't know why, I was just bored, so I thought I would do. So I can actually count 1 to 10 in Finnish. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is 1 to 10 in Finnish. I don't know about the accent because it's a bit weird. And yeah, so anyway, this is vlog number 2. So basically I'm doing this because it's officially 6 months now until I go to Walt Disney World to be a part of the UK Pavilion on the Cultural Representative Program. So things are starting to move ahead now quite quickly. I've started to obviously book things and sort more the admin side of things out. So recently just got from Yummy Jobs the disclosure application form. So it's part of the criminal background check. You have to get a criminal background check in order to work there for some reason. The Americans don't, but we do. So you have to fill that out, and then I don't know what they do. I don't know, I think it's like a semi-disclosure, I don't know. But they do that and just you have to put down like your previous addresses and things. But you don't need university addresses, which I found out. I've been emailing Yummy Jobs because I wasn't sure. But they said just the permanent ones, and normally just your home address, because even though you live away at uni, your permanent address is still like the one your parents live in normally. So you just need that address. And I need because I'm in Germany at the moment, I need my German address because I am actually registered at the town hall here. So yeah, if you ask me why I've got a hood, I've got gross hair, so it's all a bit slick back, like 80s Provence style, so I thought I'd put a hat on, but then I feel a little bit orange as well with the whole neck. Anyway, yeah, so the CRB check, so I have to do that, and that's £55. So you have to then transfer the money over on the Yummy Jobs website to them, and they then sort it all out for you. You just send the form back to them, and it does actually come self-addressed as well. So you just put it in the little envelope, and voila, you're done. Also, I have to print out the step-by-step guide to your arrival or getting to Orlando. It's very helpful. It does answer a lot of the questions with the CRB check and everything, and also about flights, because I mean it's obviously 6 months now till I go, so people have already booked the flights already, and I'm booking my flights probably on Monday or Tuesday, whilst it's still relatively cheap. I mean, there's no point in waiting till you get your visa, because you get your visa about literally a couple of weeks before you go, your visa will arrive. So I've got the contents and to-do list. So you see all the bits here, all voila. So I need to do all that, so I'm in the process of doing my flights at the moment. So I'm going with SDA Travel, who work in connection with Yummy Jobs, and they just make everything a little bit cheaper, and they inform Disney for you. There's loads of things here, 1 second. Yeah, they offer like flexible fares, so they say to get a flexible one just in case you do have any problems later on with your visa and you can't go on that particular day. They advise you to get a flexible flight. And they also tell you who else is going, who's booked on that flight out of the Yummy Jobs people, so that you know if there's anyone going to on the same flight who's going to Disney with you, so you can befriend them and stuff. Yeah, they just loads of other little things. You get a free IC card, which is the International Student Identification Card. That normally costs £9, but apparently they get you one free, and then you get discounts and things as well. I'm not sure if it works in the UK because normally you need an NUS card, but it's still not a student card, so possibly it does work at home. So I'm just booking my flight at the moment. I hope to get all that done. At the moment it's looking about £300 for a single flight. And also once you get there and you've completed your year successfully with Disney, they will pay for a flight back home. So whatever you paid for your single flight getting there, they reimburse you once you've finished. So I thought it was quite handy. So if I pay about £300, then yeah, I get about £300 back again to help towards the flight or the cost of the flight home. So I couldn't get a return flight with STA Travel because you have to have taken the departure flight, and the return flight has to be within 1 year. But because after you finish your program, you can stay in the US for an extra month afterwards, so which I'm planning on doing, even if it's only a couple of weeks. I'll stay the actual whole month, I don't know, but I definitely don't want to finish working there within literally 2 or 3 days, having to fly back home again. I'd like to have the chance. I mean, you can't stay in your apartments anymore. You do have to move out. But still, I'd like to. I mean, I've got some friends in Colorado, so I'll probably go visit them. Or I'd like to go. Also, I'm a big Dallas fan. You know, the TV series Dallas. It's actually like the best show in the world with Cagney and Lacey. That's my favourite, and Quincy M.E. out of all these old American TV cop showy things. But Dallas, I'd like to go to Dallas, and actually you can see the ranch, the South Fork Ranch. So I'm actually going to go there and have a picture taken for the South Fork Ranch. I'm not actually going to do that. So I want to be able to go there and stuff. So I couldn't actually get a return flight with them. So it makes it a bit more expensive, as return flights were about £500, and that is with BA, direct from Gatwick to Orlando. It's about £500, which is very cheap, because on the BA website itself, it was looking at about £700, just a single there, let alone a return flight, and Virgin is even more extortionate. But STA travel is specifically for students, so you have to be either a student or under 26. So yeah, that's very good. What else? Yeah, I went to Paris last weekend, which is nice. So it kept my mind off Disney for a while, because obviously all I'm going to think about now is Disney. Obviously I'm still in Germany, so I've got to write my thesis, sort of like my dissertation yet. That's in a few months, and I've got another large essay to write, and I've also got like an oral exam in July. So I've got all these things I need to be doing, and I should be really enjoying Germany right now, as I'm here for about another 5 more months. Or in 4 months, I don't know where the time flies. But I can't keep thinking about Disney all the time. But anyway, I went to Paris with 3 other Americans and a Frenchman, which was very handy, as I speak no French. I do German, know a bit of Spanish, know a few words of Finnish now, but yeah, no French. And we've got a little key ring, which is cute. It's got the Arc de Triomphe, Notre Dame Cathedral, and the Eiffel Tower. So I saw all these things. And Paris is a lovely city. I mean, it's incredibly expensive, so it's oh my god, I couldn't get over the price. We paid €50, yeah, so it's about, with the conversion rate, about £47–48 for just a picture of margarita, yeah. And we shared it between 4 of us. So we've got like a glass. I mean, the size, it was literally like a tumbler. You sort of put like whiskey in, that sort of size. So you got 1 and 1/2 of those each, and it was €16, like £15. It was just a tell, I was like, €50, actually insane. And just like the food and drink was so expensive there. But luckily we didn't pay to get in the Louvre or to the Modern Art Museum. We were free. And the travel wasn't too bad. It's about €6 for like a day pass on the metro. I don't know, that's very cool. But anyway, it helps doing stuff while I'm here and things. Obviously spending time with the Americans is quite cool. But just it helps, like, not waste time, but trying to keep myself occupied so I don't keep thinking about Disney all the time. So yeah, anyway, second vlog because I'm bored. It is now 8:10 on a Saturday evening, and I've got nothing to do. We're on a semester break at the moment here in Germany, so I've still got another 3 more weeks for class. It's like spring break, but yeah, it's like spring break basically. So I've still got another 3 more weeks for classes begin, and obviously a lot of people use this time to travel. So I've done like a few things, but I want to maybe go in a bit more. I don't know, a bit later on, because I've got actually no money. It's so cool. So I'll say I've been to Paris, went to like Dublin and London and things. Hopefully go to a few more places. Yeah, so everyone is off on their travels. So there's really no one left in Oldenburg. So there's not much to do. So I'm sort of like, there's no classes. I don't know if it's really happening. So I really should crack on with my work, but that's not fun. So I'd rather be doing vlogs instead. So anywho, I thought I'd just do another update. Any questions about any of the interview process or anything? Obviously I've not been to Walt Disney World, but anything beforehand I can answer. Yeah, so it's not just like a whole, yeah. That's all I've got to say basically. So have a nice evening, have a nice weekend as it's Saturday, and I'll speak to you guys soon.